Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. Have you all seen my earlier video about the topic the physical features of India? So, if you all have seen the video, you would be knowing that what are the physical features of if we want to describe anyone. If we want to describe, we will just do a very quick recapitulation about the physical features of India, in which we have already studied in the earlier topic, the physical features of 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 India. So basically, if we talk about the physical features of any human being, we basically talk about their eyes, shape of their eyes, nose, and face, height and weight. In the same way, if we want to describe the features of physical features of any country, we would describe on the basis of the mountains, the rivers, the plateaus, and the deserts and the islands which are there in that country. So these all are the physical features of the country. And as we will talk about our motherland India, we will talk about the physical features of India. We will be taking care of what is there in our country. Basically, if we talk about our country India, we have so many mountains, we have plain areas, we have plateaus, we have coastal areas, we have islands. Different physical features are there in India. So if we talk about our motherland, we talk about the face of our motherland, we will basically talking all about these physical features, which are mountain, rivers, plateaus, coastal plains, and the desert areas of our country. In the Now we will just do that how the crown of the country. If we see the physical features of India, we see that the northern side of India is shaped like the crown. So if you can see on the right hand side, I have shown in this slide the map. So in this map of India, you can see that on the northern side, and I have on the right hand side, on the left hand side, I have shown you the direction, the north direction, the south direction, the east direction, and the west direction in the slide. So if we go towards the northern side of the India, we see that the shape of the map, the shape of our country is just like a crown. It is showing just like we are having a crown. So if we see our physical map of India, towards the northern side of India, it shows that it is just like a crown, and the great Himalayan mountain range is indeed a crown of our India. So basically, the great Himalayan mountain range indeed is a crown of India, where the blue line, if you are able to see on the right hand side where map is there in this slide, the blue shaded area, these are all the great Himalayan mountain range of our country, and the blue shaded area is the northern side of India, which looks like a crown. So this is basically the crown of India, and that's why we say that the great Himalayan mountain ranges are indeed the crown of our India. Now, the crown and the cone of India, if we talk about the crown and the cone of India, many rivers originate from the Himalayas and flow through the plains in different parts. So basically, if we talk about the physical features of India, we will know that many rivers where our northern mountains were there from there only many rivers are originating and they are flowing towards the plain area. The rivers which originate from northern Himalayan ranges are Yamuna, Ganga, and Brahmaputra, which are originating from Himalayas and flowing through the plains, and in different parts of our country these rivers are flowing. If you see that this map in the slide also, I have shown you so many rivers which are flowing in our country from different places, and they are flowing from one place to another. This is the reference map which I have given on the right hand side, which shows that there are so many different rivers. We have Kaveri, we have Ganga, Brahmaputra, we have Kapti, we have Godavari, we have Keshva. So there are different rivers which are there in our country. If the north is the beginning of India, the south is the tip of the south is the tip of the country. So basically, if the north side, if we see on the north side of north, if we go towards the north side of our India, north is the beginning of our country, and if we go towards the south is the tip of the country. So it is the last ending point of our country. North side is the beginning of India, and southern part, south, we go towards south, it is southern tip, we have the end of our country. Now, the cone of India. So, if we talk about the crown, as I have shown you in the map, the blue shaded part is the Himalayan range, and which is known as the crown of our country, India. But if we now, if we go towards the south, if you can see in the slide on the right, left hand side, on the right hand side where the map is there, you can see in the down, if we go towards the southern part of India, we can see that the cone shape is coming, and this cone shape, because of this cone shape, the southern part of our country is known as the cone of India. And the northern part of the country is known as the northern blue shaded part is known as the crown of our country, and the southern part of India is known as the cone of India. That is why we say the crown and the cone of India. Now, the crown and the cone of India, the length of our country from north to south is about 3,200 kilometers, while the breadth of east to west is about 3,000 kilometer. If you can see the map which is on the right hand side of in this slide, you can it is very much clear that if we go from north towards the south, the length of our country is 3,200 kilometers, while the breadth, if we go from east to west, if we go from east to west, the breadth, the black lines which is very dark visible, if we go from east to west, the breadth of our country is about 3,000 kilometer. The maximum width of India is at the center. If you will clearly look our map of country, if ever you will look about the map of India, it is very much clear that in the center, if you see in the center, the maximum width is there is the maximum broad area where is there of India. So the maximum width of India is at the center, and it decreases towards while we go towards the southward. So when we see from the center of our country, if we see the center of our country, the maximum width, the maximum broadness, the maximum area lies in that area only. But when we go towards the south, when we go towards downwards towards the south, we see that the area decreases. The area, the broadness, the width goes on decreasing. Now, if we talk about the southern part of our country is a peninsula. Why we say this the southern part of our country as a peninsula? Will anyone tell me? Yes, we say our southern part of our country, our India, as a peninsula because peninsula, what does peninsula means? If anyone knows, peninsula is a land area, is a land which is covered with three sides with a water body. The land which is covered with three sides with the water bodies or with the water is known as peninsula. So the southern part of our country is a peninsula. Why? Because if we go towards the south of our country, we have three water bodies which are surrounding our country. If you can see on the left hand side, I have a map in which the green color is there. The green shaded color you can see for reference, and that is known as peninsula India. So green shaded part is a peninsula land. It is the piece of land. It is the land which is covered by three sides with a water body. And what is the name of those water body? It is surrounded by the Arabian Sea on the west. If you see on the west side, if you see on the west side of our country, it is surrounded by a water body known as Arabian Sea. On the left hand side, if you go towards the east side, there is a Bay of Bengal. So our country is being surrounded by Bay of Bengal, or towards the, if we go towards the east side. And if you go on the tip towards the southern side, on the tip, you can see there is a Indian Ocean. So basically our country India is known as a peninsula. And why it is known as a peninsula? Because our country is surrounded by three water bodies. Our country, our southern part of our country is surrounded by three water bodies, which are the Arabian Sea first, second the Bay of Bengal, and the third is the Indian Ocean. The Arabian Sea is on the west side of our country. The Bay of Bengal is towards the east side of our country, and towards the southernmost, towards downward of our country's map, there is a Indian Ocean. That is why we say our country is a peninsula. The southern part of our country is a peninsula. You can see in the right hand side map also there is Indian Ocean very clearly shown for your reference, that there is Arabian Sea on the on the west side, Bay of Bengal on the east side, and on the southern side you can see the Indian Ocean. Now the other thing which we have in our country is the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country. So basically if we are looking to this picture which is there in the slide, on the right hand side you will see the map of India, which is showing the length of our country and the breadth of our country, but it is also showing one dotted line, which is the Tropic of Cancer. This dotted line which is going through east to west is a Tropic of Cancer, which is very nearby the equator. So Tropic of Cancer is basically a place which is very nearby to equator, and it basically have a humid kind, have a hot kind of climate. So as we all are aware that our India is is nearby the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of India. So the middle part of the middle area of India, the middle part of India is basically is having very hot type of climate in the areas, in the states or in the cities which are there in the middle of our country, are having somehow hot climate. So basically we have done this. Now if we talk overall features of our country, if we talk about the features of a country, we have studied about the physical features of India. We have studied that India is very beautiful country, and because of its different physical features, it is very interesting landform. It is very interesting land, and we have to every type of every type of feature in India. We have mountains, we have northern plains, we have Deccan Plateau, we have deserts, we have Western Ghats, we have so many rivers flowing in our country. And we have already studied that which is of the crown of our country and which is our cone of the country. So basically the crown of our country is the blue shaded part, which is the Himalayan range, and if we go towards the downward toward the southern part of our country, it just resemble as a cone, and that is why the southern part of our country is known as the cone. And where there are you can see where there are Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats and Deccan Plateau. If you are seeing in this slide, that is a Deccan Plateau. There are plateaus also in the southern part, and this shows that it is just like a cone. If we talk about the length and breadth of our country, the length of our country is if we go from north to south, the length of our country is about 3000 kilometer. If we go from east to west, the width of our country is about 3000 kilometer, and the length is 3200 kilometer. Sorry, the length is 3200 kilometer and the width is about 3000 kilometer. From the middle of our country, the middle part of our country, the Tropic of Cancer, the line of Tropic of Cancer is also passing from the center of our country. So now it is clear to all of you that what are our physical features of India, what is the crown of our country, what is the cone of our country, and how much length is there in our country, what is the length of our country, and what is the width of our country, and from where the Tropic of Cancer is passing from our country. Now there, after this, after studying this, I will give you a home activity. There is a home activity which you can do in your home also. On the physical map of India, mark the physical features like the Himalayan range, the northern plains. As you can see in this slide, that the Himalayan range, the northern plains, the Indian desert, and the Deccan plateaus, coastal plains, and islands, these six physical features you have to place on the, you have to shade in the map of India, which I have shown for in this slide for your reference purpose, and you can shade it at your home, and you can just practice where are our, which physical feature, where are our mountains, where are rivers, where are plateaus, where are Indian desert, where are coastal plains, and where are the islands in our country. Thank you and have a nice day.